So now that we have our personal page, we're ready to create a business page. Now you can tell the difference between a personal page and a business page because a personal page has friends. A business page has likes. So we can see that this Gary Freemer is a personal page. Now the thing to remember here is that every business account has to be associated with a personal account. So as you create business accounts, you will be creating them from a personal account. Now you can log into your client's personal account and do it there, or you can set up a business personal account, whatever, that you use for your clients, and then from that personal account that you keep separate from the one that you normally waste your time on, so that they don't get mixed up together. So from here, you would create all your client accounts that would be associated with this, and then if you want, you can give the admin privileges to your client, and you both can be admin to the same business account. All right, let's create our business account. Now, the way you go, first of all, you look at your personal page, and then you click this twirl down. Now, before we leave this and create a business account, I just want to show you that this personal account that I created several business accounts, and they're all related. So if I click see more, you can see all of the business sites associated with this personal account. Okay, so here they are, and each one of these is created as a business account. Well, let's create another one. Let's go to create page from that twirl down, and it gives you some options, and you can determine what kind of business account that you want. Now, the main difference between all of these is on the local business or place. Because it's a local business, they will ask you for the brick and mortar address, the street address of the business. Now that's great if your client is a barber shop or a hardware store or a doctor, because by putting that street address in, Facebook will give you a map to that business. And so if it's actually a place where people can go and do their shopping, that would probably be the one that you wanted to do. But because you're probably going to do your own graphic design business, and you probably don't want a map to your house, let's pick artist, band, or public figure. Okay. And looky, what you can do right now, you can determine what category your page will be in. And so we're going to pick, for my music site, you'd probably pick designer. But since my fake client here is a music and band, I'll pick that. Okay, and then I'll name it. I'll call it Tunes by O'Derrick. Okay, so that's the name. And I'm going to create this business page. So let's get started. Put in the category and the name of your page. Now the first thing you can see, you're going to follow these 4 steps. So here's the about. I'm going to tell something about this particular page. I'm going to put Irish trad music for events. Okay, that'll be that. Now if I have a website, I can determine what it is and put it here, O'Derrick.com. Okay, now I'm gonna continue on. I could skip this part. I think you might have to put the description in, but I'm gonna save the info. Then here I'm asked to put my profile picture. Now we made that in the last step, so I'm going to import it, upload it from my computer. Here it is. And you can see it's putting in the profile picture. So that's step 2. Now, it did give me an opportunity to skip this step, and that's because you can go back and do this later. So you could actually just go skip through all these steps, probably except that description. But I'm not. I put the profile picture up, and then I'm going to go to next. Okay, let's add to favorites. If you want to add this to personal favorites, I'm going to just skip this. And then when you get to preferred audience, that's the reason why they have this is because there's so much stuff being posted on Facebook. They're trying to find your target audience so that they can deliver your page to that particular audience. Let's see, everyone interested in this location, people who live in a location, and so what you can do is determine who that is going to be. And so I'm going to see if I can put people who live here. Okay, so I can just add this location. I'm going to put Michigan. Okay. And then what are the age groups? This is fine. Oh, yeah. And this will be like Irish music. Irish music. There we go. Okay. And it could be music of Ireland. I can do, let's see, folk music of Ireland. Culture of Ireland, that makes sense. Irish traditional music session. And etc. St. Patrick's Day. There we go. Alright, so those are some interests so that when somebody's doing a search or if somebody's interested in those various things, it's more likely that your post will show up on their line. Okay, of course, English. Let's just do English. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to hit save. And I now have a business page with my profile picture. Okay, so here it is so far, and you can see that it is indeed a business account because it has a like. Well, and then they're going to give you a little tour. I'm just going to hit close. It's going to try to take me on a tour of all this stuff. Alright, so here's my business account with my like button, and I'm going to add a cover picture. And I'm going to upload the photo, what we created in the last step. And it'll ask you to drag it around, but we created ours so that it was a pretty good fit, so there's really no dragging to take place. But if you had a cover graphic that was bigger than the allotted 851 by 314, you'd be able to drag it around to get the exact spot. So here we go. I want it to be public, and I'm going to save changes. Okay, so here it is. You can see the title is here. You see our like button. People will be able to send us stuff. Just skip. I'm going to hit close because I don't want to invite friends. Okay, but if this was a real site, I'd probably invite friends. So you can see it looks pretty good as a business site. Now, before we move on to create an app, let's discuss this add a button. This is relatively new to Facebook. What you're able to do, since these buttons are always going to be along this line, you could add a button here that does several things that you can choose from. You just click upon it and it'll ask you, add a button to your page that takes people directly to your website app. You can choose the button and you can see now, if I was going to have a book now, and you can see how it looks over here, if I had an appointment application on my website, I would put the URL to that particular application. Let's say http:// oderek.com/appointment.html. And so what happens if somebody was to click this book now, it would take them to my website, to the page that has the appointment on it. Or I could do, I don't know, contact us and change this to contactus.html. And so, in other words, you can create this button so that it'll be at the top. To contact us is actually a very, very good one to have there. It'll drive people to your site, to your contact us page. But looky, if you had a shop on your site, you could take them to the shop. So here on Facebook, you can hobnob with them and build relationships, and yet then they can go to your shopping cart and actually do their shopping. And there's more. You could have a video. If you put send an email, I could have them say, let's say Gary at oderig.com, and it would create an email form. So anyways, that call to action button, I'm just going to put it back on contact us. There we go. And once I have that, I can hit create, and it creates that call to action button. Okay, so there it is, a call to action. So that's how it's basically a complete business now. Now you'll notice that this little drop down, what this does is, let's say you create a page for a client, and sometimes you want to post as that client in that client's name if you're representing them on social media, or you can add your own little thing by picking you. So if I click that, it means that I will be posting on the Tunes by Oderig site as me. But if I'm representing my client, then I would just go ahead and pick them, Tunes by Oderig, and then I'll be posting as my client rather than myself. Okay, so that creates your business account. You can have as many as you wish. You can see how many businesses you have just by going to that twirl down. And there it is. So now we see Tunes by Oderig is right here, and more. Okay.